Martin Luther King didn't get killed because of I had a dream. He had something else he was going to talk about, black empowerment, economic empowerment. So, when I did the Forbes and I showed them the $890 million receipt and they still didn't say billionaire, they don't want us to know that we can buy land. They don't want us to have the 100% ownership that I have 100% ownership at Yeezy. And the reason why I say these things out loud in this way is so I won't be killed. I said it out loud already. But last year, I was killed by the press for having a difference. Not having a difference in opinion, for having an opinion. I had a offer. Yeezy Season 1 was the most viewed fashion show of all time, 4 times the Chanel show. So Bernard Arnault sat with me and said, we're gonna back your line, Kanye West. I had to meet anybody that's ever been to Paris. Have you been to this restaurant called Ferdy? It's like a hamburger spot. You got to go there when you go. So I got this deal with Louis Vuitton, and I'm in the back of Ferdy about to do the Kanye West line, and my designers were going to be, and they're sitting next to me. Stefano Pilati and Haider Ackerman are going to be the head designers. Anybody know Stefano from YSL? And I'm talking that. Think about that. It's me, Stefano, and Haider. That's going to be chic on chic on chic on chic on chic. It's going to be the highest level taste, sensibility, stitching, double stitch top system, and 3 months later, so I had to go to Adidas and say, hey, we got to indemnify the apparel because LVMH is going to pick it up. So 3 months later, Alexander calls me, who I'm still friends with, Bernard's son, says, at the board, they pulled on the deal. And this is like, I'm already thinking, no way Nicolas Gassier is going to take a picture with me. There's no way. Because, it's like elitism and fashion. And that would have, before Tim Bloom represented the famous sculpture, and that would have been, before I had a PhD at the Art Institute of Chicago, it's like LVMH represented art and fashion at the same time. So for a guy, straight, black, rapper, entertainer, American, all these things are, you can't tell me what t-shirt to wear 5 years ago, right? So for that to have happened, that would have just broke, if the world wasn't ready for that. I'm just sitting there like, there's no way. And of course, it was no way. The first Adidas collection came out and there were lineups around the store. Then the second collection that we did, no lineups, no store, no backer. I told Adidas that LVMH, I said, hey Adidas, I'm gonna marry Giselle. I know we just went on prom. I came back, hey Giselle dumped me. Would you, you still wanna? So the second collection, there's no Yeezy. The third collection, now I'm investing. I can't put atelier together. You can't imagine how hard it is to get 4 amazing pattern cutters in the same room, right? So I'm trying to put this atelier together, and I'm tweeting at Mark Zuckerberg, hey, I'm in debt. I'm just triple title. Adidas is up. We're doing this. Mark, I heard you're looking for aliens. It's an alien right here. Come help me. Season 4. We start 45 minutes late. Now, season 3 killed them. MSG, 1,000 people. We dropped the album. Young Thug is on the stage. Or Travis Scott is jumping up. Virgil's standing right there. Everybody, 50 Cent and Jay-Z, everyone's in the audience. Season 4, we start 45 minutes late. Oh, it got to be LeBron James territory right there. Like when LeBron said, I'm going to the Heat, they were like, boy, you was late. Then a week later, my wife got robbed. Then a week later, I was tired and ended up in the hospital. Then a year after that, Bernard Arnault could have picked anybody he wanted to be the head of Louis Vuitton. And who was it? And as I got on that flight, I knew I had to go. Because if I didn't go and give Virgil that hug, who was I then? No one knew that the deal had been pulled 3-4 years later. No one knew that that was the beginning of me going to the hospital. No one knew how this game is. So now that I've made it through Vietnam, I'm going to tell you, exact. When the Forbes wants to call me a centimillionaire and people say it's crass to call yourself a billionaire, I might legally change my name to Christian Genius Billionaire Kanye West for a year until y'all understand exactly what it is.
That's going to be so hard to type. Like in an article, it's going to be, the headlines are going to get insane. It's going to break Twitter. Please no. Please no on that one.
License.
It will be on the license plate. But there's 1 in 3 African Americans in prison now. There's a gentleman in jail in Houston, Rodney Reed, that all the evidence says that this guy didn't do it, and he's supposed to be executed in 30 days. And all the celebrity black will tweet about it. But the question is, would they stop playing basketball for a week to make sure that this innocent man gets out? For black people, I just say, don't just be a demographic. Own your power. Your power is not just to vote Democrat for the rest of our lives. That's not the power, just voting on who they told us to vote on. That's not what the power is. The power is when I talked to my lawyer and Adidas was treating me mean and I had 7 points of termination, I put on my trench coat and said, we're moving these factories to America. And that's how it's going to be. When I run for president in 2024, we're going to definitely know what y'all laughing at. When I run for president in 2024, we would have created so many jobs that I'm not going to run, I'm going to walk. What I'm saying is, when y'all read the headlines, Kanye's crazy, this is that, it's like 1 in 3 African Americans are in jail, and all the celebrities are in jail also, because they can't say nothing. They have no opinion. They're so scared. Even after this, I'm going to get in the car and be like, feeling like how I felt at the telethon after I said George Bush don't care about black. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely going to be riding. My wife says when we be on the plane, like, yo, okay, maybe you shouldn't have.